We kind of went to law enforcement, to the police and Boone County sheriffs, and says, what are some of your cold cases? What could possibly do to try to shake the tree a little bit? So they were good enough to give us 15 of their cases that they thought might be solvable, possibly. And so we thought maybe with a $10,000 reward. We've never offered that much in the history of CrimeStoppers. We thought of a $10,000 reward. There's still somebody out there maybe that knows something. Maybe some of these old cases, maybe, hey, the heat's off me now, somebody else is gone, so I can speak up now. So, we're just kind of throwing out the line, see what we can catch. Well, as a board, we just went to the businesses, some friends and businesses in the community, and say, hey, we're going to try to do this for cold cases, and they donated money to us. There was no question. They said, well, that sounds like a good community project. Try to solve some of these cases. So, yeah. So if you think you might have information leading to the arrest of a suspect, you would call the 875-TIPS number. That number is manned 24 hours a day. An operator will answer. You do not give your name. We don't know how to caller ID. So she'd take down, or he would take down your information, everything that you can possibly say. And then at the end of the conversation, you're given a CrimeStoppers official number. And that number you have to remember. You have to write it down or remember it. Because, as we are anonymous, we will not call you back. We have no idea who you are. So, if you watch the news and that suspect has been arrested, and you say, hey, that was my tip, call CrimeStoppers again, give them your number, and they will tell you about your cash reward. And then we pay in cash, and we would do that, and we would arrange that as an anonymous location. I don't think there's many. CrimeStoppers has been around for almost 40 years now, and in other local communities also, they kind of do the same process. I think the misconception is that we might work with law enforcement or we have ties to law enforcement. We do not. We're just a group of citizens, Columbia people, Boone County people, and it's totally anonymous. And you're not required to testify in court if comes by. So we don't know who you are, and so we think that's the best way to do it. And we feel like it's a good process. It's worked many times before. We do. Some of those cases, I think the oldest one we've got is 1978. There is one from 1987. Again, somebody knows something. Maybe some people are already deceased that were involved with the case, but maybe there's still relatives there that, oh, I think so-and-so did it. And, I don't know if they had DNA back then that anything can be matched, but yeah, we've got hope. That would be wonderful if we could get a case solved from 1987. That's 1978.